so they keep playing your song. Maybe a brown, snatch up a blouse, fit the bow, and get rubber dub style. Cause your body won't move if you can't feel the groove. So King Rudy at the show we prove. Hey, I'm feeling the vibe, rolling with the flavor, feeling alright. Oh, yo, there's a party over here. Oh no, the party's over there. Call up your friends, let them know they're tagging along. Hey DJ, keep playing that song.
Everybody move your body. Come on. Now do baby something that's gonna make you move and move. Hey DJ, keep playing that song all night.
On and on and on and on.
Woo! Peace, peace, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 9th edition of Step in the Ring. This one is called Boot 'em. Go ahead and boot 'em. Peace out to everybody. We are back after a week hiatus. Glad everybody is coming into the building. Everybody come on in, come on in. We are hyped up. The chat is already lit. We got both our debaters in the back, so we are about to get started. Now, for those of you who are not aware of who the judges are, it's going to be Black Savage, Slander God, and Spot 'em Shot 'em. I'm going to say it 2 more times like Umar. Slander God, Black Savage, and Spot 'em Shot 'em. 1 more time. Black Savage, Slander God, and Spot 'em Shot 'em. Those are going to be the 3 judges to judge tonight's debate between the undefeated Poetik Flakko and the Earl Hebner of this Umar Johnson sector, DJ Drama. The topic is going to be, is D.Derell the godfather of the pro Umar Johnson sector? And if you guys are not familiar with DJ Drama, he is a guy that was part of the original Broke Brothers chat room way back then, before a lot of us even made content on Umar, was in this Umar Johnson sector. He's going to go up against Flakko, in which Flakko is the man who popularized the term Godfather when it comes to D.Derell. So this should be a great debate. Now, let's get on to the tale of the tape.
In the paper, put my problems, paper, dial up the deputy, mad at my brown, problems in the paper, put my problems, paper, dial up the deputy, mad at my brown, problems in the paper, put my problems, paper, dial up the deputy, mad at my brown, problems in the paper, put my problems, paper, dial up the deputy, mad at my brown.
All right, so that's the tale of the tape here. Now, as we get started here, want to let you guys know, as usual, if you want to support Poetik Flakko, it's going to be $ Poppy Lacosta via Cash App. Now, as far as DJ Drama goes, DJ Drama elected not to receive anything here. So instead, I will say, if you guys want to support DJ Drama, go ahead and put in the chat #FreeDrama. Now, the other thing, too, I want to let y'all know, had DJ Drama in the private chat, and he elected me to put my Cash App up, just so if anybody wants to donate for future debates, you guys can go ahead and do that. That's something I don't really do. I don't really promote my Cash App during these debates because I want the debaters to be the focus of it. But since DJ Drama elected me to do it, especially since he don't want to promote his Cash App, you know, hey, why not? So let me go ahead and do the introductions first. Let me introduce to you the man who was part of the original Broke Brothers chat room. And this man has been saying now for the past 2 weeks that it's going to be a body bag, that it's going to be a funeral, all that stuff. He's been hyping this up as a funeral. So why not give him a funeral-esque introduction? So, ladies and gentlemen, making his Step in the Ring debut, Mr. DJ Drama. Oh, shit. We got drama in the house. What's going on?
What's going on, man? My level's good, man.
Yeah. You good. You good.
All right, let's
You
get
good.
to work, man. Let's get to work.
All right, now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to introduce a man who is 2-0. Now, the last time I tried to introduce him, I got copyrighted. So, I have to do it the old school way, everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the man coming in at 2-0, Mr. Poetik Flakko.
I'm the reason why these niggas mad. We the reason why these niggas mad. Gang the reason why these niggas mad. Money coming fast, gotta chase a bag. I'm the reason why these niggas mad. We the reason why these niggas mad. Gang the reason why these niggas mad. Money coming fast, gotta chase a bag. Better recognize who you dealing with. Run up, gon' be a death. Leave a
Come on, man. Militant shit, nigga. It's Flakko in the fucking building, man. I want to say this. Just right off the rap. If you fuck with the good guys, drop a one in the comment section right now, bro. Listen, I see a whole lot of free dramas. If you fuck with the good guys, drop a one in the fucking comment section right now, man. And let me know if my volume right too. Oh, I'm ready, baby. Let's go, nigga. Good guys, nigga. We in here.
All right, guys, so let's not waste any more time. So, Flakko, since you're on the affirmative side of D.Derell being the godfather of the pro-Umar side, I will go ahead and give you the privilege of going up first. So, with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and ring the bell for our opening statements. All right, Flock, got 3 minutes.
Since these opening statements aren't really judged, I'm going to keep it short because these really don't have no impact. All I'm asking the three judges to do is keep an open mind. We're here to debate whether or not D.Derell is the godfather. We're not here to debate whether or not he's the best debater, the best disciplinarian, the best authority figure. We're not here to debate whether or not he fits the character of the actual godfather. We're here to debate whether or not he's the actual godfather. And at the end of the day, I'm going to prove to you guys that Derell not only pioneered but influenced what we see today on the pro-Umar Johnson side of this sector. Again, I just want to make it very clear so we all understand what the debate is about. We're debating currently whether or not D.Derell is the godfather for the pro-Umar Johnson is not a scammer side of this sector, right? Meaning, look, I have my opinions on Umar Johnson, but I'm still pro-Umar Johnson is not a scammer, et cetera, et cetera. And Derell is the godfather of that particular side of this sector, not the whole sector now, right? D.Derell is not the godfather for the AFWs. He's the godfather for the pro-Umar Johnson side of this sector. I just want to first just make sure that that is very clear before we get started. And I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
All right, Drama. You got 3 minutes.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My opening statement, I'm going to give Derell his flowers early and often. He is a forefather in the pro-Umar sector. He was the first to hold an open panel with anti-Umar supporters. But when we talk about Godfather, certain things come to mind, certain boxes need to be checked for you to have that title and earn that title. Things like protection, legacy, and effectiveness. And what we're going to discuss these next 3 rounds is, does Derell check these boxes off? And does he really deserve the title of being called the Godfather? Let's go.
All right, guys. So that is our opening statement. As always, guys, before I get to round one, if you want to support Poetik Flakko, $ Poppy Lacosta. If you guys want to support DJ Drama, go ahead and put it in the chat, hashtag free drama. So let's get on to round one, everyone. All right, Flock, got 5 minutes.
All right, man, pause my time. I just want to first pull up something real quick. Let me just pull something real quick, and then we can actually get to it. 1 second. All right, right here. And let me know once y'all can see this.
Did you send it?
Yes, it's sharing right now.
I'm not hearing anything.
All right. Oh, shit. Sorry. 1 second. My bad, folks. Let me go ahead and share it again. 1 second. All right. How about now?
Oh, yeah, you good.
All right. So, good now?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, perfect, people. So I just want to be clear. We're here to debate whether or not D.Derell is the Godfather. That legacy effectiveness nonsense that Drama just spewed, that has nothing to do with what a Godfather is, all right? You see, words mean something, people. And the word of the Godfather means a man who is influential or pioneering in a movement and or organization. And Drama pretty much just conceded that point. He conceded that Derell was a pioneer, was a Godfather for the pro-Umar Johnson side of this sector. All right. So now my only mission is to prove whether or not he's influential, but that's not even needed. The definition states if he's influential or a pioneer in a movement and or organization. All right. So Drama just conceded that point. And while moving forward, don't get sidetracked by Drama's filibustering. A Godfather has nothing to do with legacy and effectiveness. This right here is the definition of what a Godfather is. A man who is influential or pioneering in a movement and or organization. Drama just conceded that Derell is pioneering and the movement and or organization is the pro-Umar Johnson side of this sector. Now pause my time. I'm trying to share something else. All right, perfect. Right here. One second. All right, pause real fast. 1 second. All right, and just let me know once you see it being shared right now. All right, good?
Yeah.
Right, perfect, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna use round one just to give you guys a history, right? Just to show you guys how much of a pioneer Derell was, right? How much of a Godfather he really is, all right? Now, the first clip is something that Drama has already admitted to. Derell is a Godfather, but let's go.
For somebody, right, that you give credit for being, a forefather.
I give credit for being a forefather. I give credit for being a forefather. I give credit for being a forefather. I give credit for being a forefather. I give credit for being a forefather.
The stream on the screen right here, your brother, Conscious Energy. This has been a long-awaited debate. I'm well anticipated on YouTube, Black YouTube. We're gonna get this going.
This
right
right here
a little
is
background information on Conscious Energy as far as how I got to know him. Basically, I was, looking. As you all know, I'm always looking for Umar haters.
So you guys see here, this is a video from a few years ago where he was actually seeking out Conscious Energy, speaking or spreading the word, right? Using the very same talking points that we use today.
I considered, I've had him on my top 10 Umar.
That's telling right there that he's not allowed to be around his kids. But I was going to say he don't take his daughter. He don't take his daughters around with him.
Do you have documentation to support that?
I don't need documentation, man.
You need, come on.
I got my own eye. Do you have documentation that he purchased the school?
Business. Stop. See, this is the fuck I'm talking about on YouTube. This is why I'm so fucking hyped up as it is.
because they got motherfuckers on here talking about I don't need documentation, but you want to give shit to Spengali and then she shit on your ass.
He been checking the AFW since 2019, 2018, 2017, folks. Pioneering, he's the definition of pioneering. Let's continue.
You want to talk about you don't need documentation, but you have made a whole goddamn platform over a year, 10 months, talking about you need documentation from Umar Johnson about this goddamn school. But now in this particular subject, you don't need no motherfucking documentation. Come on.
Right. Yo, and here's more footage of how much of a pioneer he is. He's on the line right now talking to Lennon on her live, right? He, again, is such a pioneer. He was one of the first people to convert people to being a pro Umar Johnson. He met recognized game when he was a Umar Johnson hater. Talked to him, being a pioneer, he convinced him to ease up on Umar Johnson. More clips, and here, look. And you guys have Black Savage, one of the judges, a year or so back, defending D.Derell for being the only one being attacked and just spreading the word. He was the first. All right, now listen. Right, perfect, man. So as we move forward, don't get it confused. We're not talking about legacy. We're not talking about influence. We're talking about whether or not was D.Derell influential and was he one of the pioneers of the pro-Umar Johnson side of this sector. And if Drama cannot prove he was not a pioneer, and if Drama cannot prove that he was not influential, then Drama, this is going to be a long night for you, my brother. I concede my time.
All right, so we're going to get to Drama. Hold on, give me a second. Let me put this banner back up. Yeah, where'd it go? All right. All right, Drama, you got 5 minutes, player.
All right, real cute, Flakko. As I stated in my opening statement, D.Derell is a forefather in this sector. Since we want to do history lessons today, C-Rock Smooth was the first one to really come out with the pro-Umar stuff. D.Derell was the first one to hold an open panel. So he was not the only one. He was not the first. But we're going to talk about protection. When we talk about Godfather, that means protecting your people, protecting your brand. There's several missteps, several things that have happened in the course of D.Derell being in the sector that causing to question his level of protection and skill in doing that. We'll start off with the Shakim body bag on his channel. Now, Shakim is a so-called good guy. He's one of D.Derell's friends in the sector, but he let him get lined up by Identity and Binary on his platform. D.Derell did not step in to mute them. D.Derell did not kick them off the panel. D.Derell allowed that beatdown to happen live on his show. Another example of D.Derell dropping the ball when it comes to protection is the Catherine Brown situation. Oh, yes, we're going to talk about it. Not only has this woman been a mod on his channel for the longest period of time, she has ran off loyal supporters of his who were instrumental in helping him get the Janice Project off the ground. Now, after finding out that she was involved in a legal situation with Ghost, D.Derell still continued to have her on the panel, have her on the mod, bring her up, and receive emails in the background discussing her problems with Ghost. D.Derell could have stepped in. D.Derell could have squashed that situation. D.Derell could have settled it behind the scenes. Once again, this falls into protecting the brand. Another example of this was We On Lock. We On Lock had a so-called beef with Ghost. Instead of it being handled behind the scene, what does D.Derell do? D.Derell sets up a live stream. Is that how you protect your people? By putting your personal business and stuff out there in the streets for everybody to see? I think not, people. Another example of D.Derell dropping the ball when it comes to protecting, he fails to protect his own brand. D.Derell set up the conscious energy, as I like to call them, unconscious energy, big reveal. The whole sector was watching, and what does D.Derell do? Allows this clown to get on his show and just embarrass himself. Not only embarrass himself, but embarrass D.Derell in his show. D.Derell has clearly shown he is not worthy of the Godfather title. Now, my opponent likes to tell you it's influential and all that. What influence has D.Derell shown? We're going to talk about that later on. He likes to call D.Derell a pioneer. I have told you, C-Rock Smooth was the first one in the pro-Umar sector with a sizable platform defending Umar. D.Derell was just the first one to hold open panels. Does that make him a pioneer? I think not. Does that make him the Godfather? I think not. Not cede my time.
All right, guys. So that's the end of round one. We're about to get into round two. We got almost 90 people in the building. And again, guys, if you want to support Poetik Flakko via Cash App, $ Poppy Lacosta. If you guys want to support DJ Drama, go ahead and put it in the chat. # free drama. It's getting hot and heavy in here, y'all. So let's get on to round two. All right, Flock, got 5 minutes.
So again, I'm sticking to being on point and on topic. All that protection stuff, and that has nothing to do with what a godfather is. A godfather is somebody who pioneered and influenced a particular movement and or organization. So I'm gonna deal with the 2 points that he said. He said C-Rock came before D.Derell, and he said two things, right? How was he influential? Well, folks, I'm going to show you guys how he was influential, and I'm going to show you guys testimony of C-Rock's move admitting that D.Derell was before him, and he came into the sector looking to assist D.Derell. All right, so pause my time, and let me just go ahead and, yes, you can just show my screen. All right, perfect, people. So let's go. Right, so again, I'm only tackling the influential comment because all that protection and Catherine Brown and Waylon Locke and Shaquem, that has nothing to do with what a godfather is. So I will urge Drama to stay on topic. The topic at hand is he a godfather? And by the very definition, he fits that. All right, let's go ahead and speak on it. Let's go. Tiffany Griffin speaks first.
We shall always refer to him as the Godfather because he started this shit. He came out when it was unpopular to come out. He came out when they held him on the held his face and his feet to the fire, attempting to take what he earned. He came out and said, regardless of what y'all do to me, I'm going to stand up for the mission of FDMG and for Dr. Umar Johnson.
Here is Tiffany Griffin, one of Dr. Umar Johnson's biggest supporters. She's admitting here and there, all right, that watching D.Derell videos, seeing him get crucified, seeing him get teared apart to shambles, it gave her the confidence, right? It gave her the confidence to speak out against that, all right? So after watching D.Derell videos, she joined Umar Johnson on his Instagram Live and spoke out against it and took it further and started making content on YouTube. It was D.Derell who influenced her to do so.
His name is D.Derell, and that is why he's the Godfather.
Hey, this your boy DJ Red Pill, man. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Godfather, man. The Godfather and the Good Guy movement. I want to, give kudos to the Godfather for inspiring me to make content,
Red Pill. D.Derell inspired him to make content in the pro Umar Johnson is not a scammer section of this sector.
Pro Umar content. Also, the whole Good Guy movement and everything we did during our battles with the AFW inspired me to get back into music heavy.
For those that don't know, I was the first one to give D.Derell the Godfather name. I gave him the name because I recognized that he was the first one to stand his ground against AFW. Well, they was basically opposition at the time. And he gave a whole different side of the story, a whole different perspective.
Here's Ghost explaining his entrance into this sector and him giving his point of view on the pro Umar Johnson side of this sector was because he watched a D.Derell video and got influenced.
That people were either ignoring on purpose or just failed to realize that they might be wrong with certain cases.
Here is C-Rock's move, the very person that Drama just went ahead and gave the title to of Godfather prior. C-Rock just said, look, D.Derell, I came in to help, right? And I came in to help Dr. Umar Johnson. And D.Derell was the only guy at that time defending Dr. Umar Johnson. D.Derell was getting ambushed on YouTube by the opposition that hated Dr. Umar. So I ended up to help him also. D.Derell is a good dude. So how can Drama even offer that blasphemy statement that C-Rock Smooth was before Derell? How could he? All right. So again, people, round one, I showed you guys how much of a pioneer he was. Round two, I showed you guys how he influenced the current movement that's currently existing. And that current movement is what? Right? It's the pro-Umar Johnson is not a scammer movement. Right? So again, if Derell was the first, sorry, not the first, but one of the first, if Derell influenced, right, the very content creators in this sector who is creating the pro-Umar Johnson's not a scammer content, what are we even arguing about at this point? Ask yourself, people, what are we arguing about? He conceded he's a godfather, sorry, he's a forefather, aka pioneer. He conceded that point, right? I just showed you guys very testimony from the same pro-Umar Johnson content creators in this sector telling you they were influenced by Drama. How can Drama even offer any statement saying otherwise? It's coming from the horse's mouth. Themselves are telling you they were influenced by Derell. C-Rock Smooth is telling you he was influenced by Derell. All right, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to Drama. You got 5 minutes.
Oh, cute. He likes to keep using the word influence. Let's talk about influence. And this falls into legacy. Who has Derell really put on in this sector? Even in the pro-Umar sector, who has Derell put on? My opponent himself comes from the tree of TC. Speak Easy comes from Monty Woodgrain. Stephen comes from Flakko. Slander God comes from TC. Nova comes from TC. Sounds like TC is the godfather and not Derell. He likes to keep using the word influence. Let's talk about influence. Who has Derell really put on? Stargate, a former visitor on Derell's show, had to go elsewhere to get her channel popping. Who has Derell really put on? I mean, let's talk about influence. What has Derell done to earn the title of Godfather? You've heard statements from pro-Umar supporters making an infomercial supporting Derell to pick his spirits up. Does not make him a godfather. Like I said in my opening statement, like I said in my first round, Derell is a forefather in this sector. I will give him his flowers while he is still here. He is a forefather. Godfather status, he does not check the boxes. He does not check the protection box. He does not check the legacy box. No one comes from the tree of Derell. Well, let's talk about Derell's influence and his effectiveness in the sector. If he was so influential and so helpful in building up the sector, why did Brother Dip In have to step in and buy Conscious Energy his first laptop? Why is We On Lock channel not popping? Derell has the following. He's so-called your godfather. Why is he not helping these people out with getting their stuff popping? T Priest channel blowing up. Slander God channel blowing up. Everybody is blowing up in the sector without the help of D.Derell. So if you like to keep using the word influence, who is he influenced? Who is Derell really put on? I see my time.
All right, guys. So that's the end of round 2. So we're about to get into round 3. And as always, guys, we got almost 100 people in the building. If you guys want to support Poetik Flakko via Cash App, $ Poppy Lacosta. If you guys want to support DJ Drama, put down in the chat hashtag free drama. It's getting real hot and heavy. You know, we about to get into the last round. All right, Flock, got 5 minutes.
All right. People, don't get tricked. Don't get deceived. All right. And he said 2 things. Who has he influenced? And then he also said the tree. People, the tree is strictly on who gave that person visibility. The tree does not dictate who influenced that person to come into this sector. All right. For example, I was influenced by Derell's talking points. Derell gave me the confidence to come forward and tell my story, right? Derell shipped the narrative of the AFWs in my eyes, right? However, TC gave me visibility. There's a big difference. Derell influenced me to come into this sector. Once I was in here now, TC put me on like in his platform. Now talking about buying somebody a laptop. People, we are getting sidetracked. The definition is strictly pioneer and influential. Drama has not proven to you guys how a godfather was not a pioneer. He told you he's a forefather. Listen, this definition of this, right? Drama does not even understand what a forefather is. All right, a pioneer is one of the first people to start in a movement and or organization. Forefather is the exact same thing. Forefathers and pioneers or a simile. Hence, he's a pioneer. Influence, you just heard, right? TC Ben said this, right? Even before this, TC already told you guys, Darrell influenced him. Tiff already told us, Darrell influenced her. All right. So there's other narrative of like, why didn't he buy somebody a laptop? It's blasphemous. It's blasphemy, people. It's malarkey. It's utter fuckery. All right. We have to stick to the facts right now. Was Darrell influential? You just heard from the horse's mouth themselves. They told you he influenced us to come into the sector and give our opinions and fight against the AFWs, right? The very person, TC and Ghost, that he's telling you is the Godfather. It's the very same person who bestowed upon Godfather D the title as Godfather. He told you guys, Darrell influenced me, so hence he's the Godfather. So this is just nothing but it's filibustering. It's nonsense trying to muddy up the water. No, we can't muddy up the water. We have to stick to the actual definition of what a Godfather is. And that's somebody who is pioneering and influential. So hence, drama has to tell you guys, why wasn't Darrell pioneering? Why wasn't he influential? He can't tell you why Darrell wasn't pioneering because he has conceded that point. He called him a forefather and a pioneer or a simile. They're legit the same thing. And influential, I just told you from the people mouth themselves that Godfather influenced them. So if Darrell cannot prove to you guys, right, that Darrell did not pioneer, nor did he influence, then what are we talking about here, people? Buying laptops and all that other nonsense means nothing to this conversation. A Godfather has a definition, and I read out the definition, and drama has not showed you guys why D.Derell was not a pioneer and why he did not influence TC and other content creators in this sector. That's it.
All right, so we're gonna go to drama. You got 5 minutes.
Okay, this is my closing verse. Let me get it in. As I said in my opening statement, it's certain check boxes you have to be considered a godfather. I told you Darrell is a forefather, not a godfather. And one of those boxes you have to check is your effectiveness in your role as a godfather. Well, let's count the ways D.Derell has been ineffective in his role as a godfather. The council binary, how did that go? Not only did it not work, Flakko still supports binary, even after being told by his godfather to cancel binary. Let's talk about the Council Al campaign. How's that working out? Doesn't seem too effective to me. Max had to come out and effectively counsel Al in the sector. I'm just confused why my opponent this doesn't see the light, but I'm here to help him see it. D.Derell has done good work in this sector. He's had his moments. D.Derell and his movement has not been effective. If his movement was so effective, why are the good guys not called the conscious clientele? The good guys are a separate organization that D.Derell had to become a part of to become relevant again in the sector. D.Derell was in the sector fighting off the AFWs and doing his work and going to war and all that stuff that my opponent said. But it was up until the good guys came in and with the real pushback, with the real effectiveness of an organization to turn the tide and change the narrative. Due to the good work of the good guys, not to include D.Derell, we have seen the Umar stuff and Umar content dwindle down to almost nothing in this sector. And if I'm going to give a Godfather title to anybody in the sector, I'm going to give it to Ghost. Ghost has been effective. He has protected the brand. He has built a legacy within this sector. Things D.Derell cannot claim to have done since he's been in this sector. And I cede my time.
All right, guys. So we're about to go ahead and get into our closing statements. Man, like the chat is lit. Like it seems very, very split with the chat here. So as I get to the closing statement here, one more time for everybody. If you want to support Poetik Flakko, $ Poppy Lacosta. If you guys want to support DJ Drama, go ahead, put it in the chat. #FreeDrama. Let's get to the closing statements. All right, Flock, you got 3 minutes.
All right, man. So I just want to use my closing statement to pull up. Wait 1 second. So just pause my time real fast. Let me just go ahead and pull up, back that up. 1 second. All right, perfect. I just want to pull back up the actual definition, right? Because drama has, wait, is it sharing now?
Yeah, it's sharing.
Drama has told you guys everything under the roof other than why is not a pioneer and why he did not influence the starting of this sector in terms of the pro Umar Johnson side, right? For example, and he brought up, why isn't the good guys called the conscious clientele? Bro, that is nonsense, all right? He influenced us to come into the sector and give our opinions, all right? Hence, once we come into the sector, what we do has nothing to do with him, all right? And then two, his biggest point here was he's saying Ghost, C-Rock. Listen, you see how, and he changed it up, right? First, he said C-Rock's the Godfather. And then I went ahead and tore that point apart because C-Rock himself has admitted that D.Derell influenced him. Ghost the Godfather, but Ghost got influenced by D.Derell, all right? Listen, the Godfather is the genesis, meaning, yo, where did we get our ideology? Where do we get our confidence? Where do we get our start? And we all came into this sector after seeing a D.Derell video defending Umar Johnson against some scavengers. All right, so Drama did not tell you guys how D.Derell was not pioneering. He did not tell you guys how D.Derell was not influential. He told you guys why didn't D.Derell buy a laptop for conscious energy. And listen, man, and like he just filibustered people. Listen, I stuck to the topic, and the topic is he a Godfather? And that right there is the definition of a Godfather. It has nothing to do with protection, effectiveness, uniqueness, sugar daddying. No, a Godfather is somebody who is influential and or pioneering, meaning is he influential or is he pioneering or both, right? So again, if you believe that I, again, illustrated, articulated, and demonstrated that D.Derell was either influential or pioneering, you must vote that he is a Godfather. I can see my time.
All right, so we're going to get to Drama. Closing statements. You got 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Once again, as I have said in my opening statement, if I had said all 3 rounds, D.Derell is a forefather. D.Derell does not meet the criteria to be called Godfather. He does not check all the boxes to be called Godfather. There are others in the sector, period, who are more deserving of the title of Godfather than D.Derell. The fact that you're even having this debate with me shows that he is not the Godfather, because I offered him the opportunity to have this conversation with me, and he refused like a coward. I have proven D.Derell does not protect those up under him that he so-called influenced. D.Derell does not protect his brand. D.Derell has built no legacy to speak of. He has not shown any modicum of amount of influence in helping anybody build anything in the pro-Umar sector. They've done that on their own. And he just has not been effective. Cancel Binary. Binary is doing numbers. Al, still on people's channel. He has shown time and time again he does not meet the criteria to be called Godfather. He is a forefather in the sector. Give him a round of applause for earning that title. But the title of Godfather, he has not earned, nor will ever earn, based on his behavior in the sector. And I cede my time.
All right, guys. So that is the end of the debate. Drama and Flakko, I'm about to put you guys backstage so we can go ahead and bring our judges up on the panel. So I'll bring you guys back up real soon. So guys, we are about to get to our judges. Oh shit, hold on. Damn, I pressed the wrong thing. So we're about to get to our judges. So Slander God, Black Savage, and Spot 'em Shot 'em. This link is only for them. This is only for the judges. So I am going to invite them to come on. And as usual for the judges, you guys will be backstage. go ahead and put who you thought won in the private chat before I bring you guys back on. In the meantime, I've been hearing a lot of things about funerals. We don't know what's going to happen with these decisions from the judges. But in the meantime, as we wait on the judges, let's go ahead and have a funeral ceremony for whoever it is.
Be accountable. Propane. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Welcome to step into the ring. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. People, tell me what you think. Who won the debate? Who won the debate? Who won the debate? Who won the debate? When you step into the ring. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Welcome to step into the ring. Who won the debate? Who won the debate? Who won the debate? Who won the debate? You can step into the ring. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Step into the ring. Who won the debate? 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 Who won the debate?
All right, so I got all three judges backstage. However, though, Black Savage and Slander Guy, go ahead and put who you thought won real quick. All right, so I got Black Savage and Spot 'em. They voted, so I'm just waiting on Slander Guy to tell me who he thought won, so I can announce who the winner is. All right, guys. So we have a 3-0. We got a 3-0, ladies and gentlemen, and still undefeated. Poetik Flakko. Oh, shit. Damn, Flakko is still undefeated. This was a 3-0. The funeral we thought was for the Godfather, but it looked like it was the other way around. So I know a lot of people are about to get mad in the chat. So let me go ahead and bring the judges on to explain themselves on why they would vote Flakko. Okay, we got Black Savage, Spot 'em, Shot 'em, and Slander Guide. So I'm going to start off with Black Savage. Black Savage, why did you vote Flakko?
There's a lot of feedback in the back. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Oh, I got you. All right, go ahead.
All right, so this is how I graded the debate. I used my first box of criteria was clarity, second box of use of argument, third box of rebuttal, like how well you do on rebuttal. Fourth was presentation and style. 5 was also delivery. So with Flakko, round 1 he won based on presentation styles. Like he presented actual research. He showed like testimonies of people claiming, D.Derell was a godfather. He also showed receipts of why he's influenced. He influenced the sector, and he also was one of the forefathers of the sector. That's why he gave dates, and that's why he gave people. So I gave him round 1 about that. Over that simple point. Round 2, drama literally went off topic by saying the Catherine Brown. He brought up the argument of protection, but when we Google Godfather, you see the definition of Godfather. It's pretty obvious. You can't add on your own definition when you're battling a debate about a simple definition. So that's why he lost round 2. Round 3, on the other hand, Drama won. He simply had a better rebuttal than Flakko based on influence. He was saying how D.Derell doesn't have much influence as he has today as he had then, which is somewhat true. So like that Godfather situation is somewhat like null and void on that last third round. So he would have, if he would stay into the influence side of things, he would have won, in my opinion, because D.Derell has joined the good guys, but he started the conscious clientele. So that point made a lot of sense. That's why I gave Drama the last round, but Flakko got the other 2 rounds.
All right, good stuff. So we're gonna go to Spot 'em. Spot 'em. Why did you vote for Flakko?
Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, cool. I had Flakko at 2-1. I had him winning round 1, round 2, and Drama round 3. So for round 1, I said that Flakko won because I felt that he effectively went through the history, proving how D.Derell pretty much started the pro Umar side of things, and defending Umar on the YouTube streets. And then round 2, I felt Flakko showed effective testimony from other people to show D.Derell's influence on their YouTube careers. But then I felt round 3, Drama was better at pretty much pointing out that certain people, even although they feel that they are influenced by D.Derell, they haven't labeled themselves conscious clientele and stuff like that. So 2-1 Flakko.
All right, good stuff. So we're about to get the Slander Guide. He got one of the craziest shows out there right now. What's going on, Slander?
What's up, play? Allegedly, I'm the most dangerous person on these YouTube streets, but I don't feel like it. I just want to say,
Yeah.
this was a hard debate. Like, they both had great points. This was like watching ping pong. These niggas was just going back and forth. But for the first round, I gave it to Flakko because, like Spot'em said, he gave a good rundown on D.Derell's history and whatnot. The second round, though, I gave that to Drama because I understood where Drama was coming from with the whole protection part. Because in the past, people have went to D.Derell's channel and his stuff, the dead issues and beef with people. So I get that part because, the whole, what did he bring? He brought up the Shakim and identity and binary situation, which I get 1000% where he was going with that because, D.Derell could have, shut it down. But at the same time, I feel D.Derell, sometimes you got to let shit rock and let the show go on. Then the third round, that was the hardest for me because they both had great points again. Like Drama, you knocked it out the park with the whole he's had different people who didn't go to the next level, which if you would have went into that a little bit more, for me, I gave that to you, bro. No questions about. But like everybody said, Flakko just had good presentation, good PowerPoints. But you still the nigga, Drama, free Drama.
Yeah, that's right. Free drama, free drama. So I appreciate, as always, for all 3 of you. Go ahead, stepping in, judging in. And as always, if you guys want to go ahead and leave, you guys can go ahead and leave. But I'm about to bring on the debaters back on. So I'm about to bring in Drama first. Yo, man, Drama, man. Like, I thought that was going to be a funeral. What happened?
I don't know. I did my work. I felt I did, what I came here to do. And, I'm not going to bitch and moan, complain about it. Once again, this was fun. Appreciate, the opportunity to come up. I don't necessarily agree with the decision, but hey, I got to live with it. So, I'm not going to go on a tirade about it, but, it is what it is at this point. I appreciate, judges taking the time out to judge. Flakko, coming in prepared, taking it serious. And, I have nothing else to say about it, man. I came and did what I was supposed to do. Unfortunately, it didn't get me to win, but I can live with that.
Right. Like, and pretty, Yeah, like, and as I always keep saying, y'all, like it's all entertainment purposes only, so it is what it is. So I'm about to bring on who is now currently 3-0. Flakko, man, you 3-0, man. How you feel?
I first want to say, man, I appreciate Drama for stepping up to the challenge. You feel me? Like, again, man, not too many people are brave enough to really like step in the ring with me, bro. Because I'm savage, I'm ruthless. I do want to say, yo, shout out. Okay, so shout out to like General D. He gave me a very generous cash app recently, man. So shout out to General D. And then 3, man, Godfather, we redeemed you. Godfather, we protected your honor tonight. Godfather, I want to say this, man. We appreciate you for being a pioneer. You stood tall all by yourself against Lennon, AAS, Conscious Energy, Make a Change. All these other guys attacked you, doxed you, right? Yo, they tried to kill you and destroy you. You stood 10 toes and took that, right? And we acknowledge your bravery, right? We acknowledge what your wits, right? Courage. And we said, look, man, if a dead man can do it, I can do it too, bro. If dead man can take all of that, I can't be pussy. All right. C-Rock admitted it, Ghost admitted it, Tiff admitted it, Rep admitted it, I admitted it. All right. So again, you are the Godfather. There is no more argument. There is no more argument, right? And I want to say this. Drama said that if you lose, and he would say it proud and clearly, that D.Derell is the Godfather. So Drama, I'm asking you right now, are you a man of your word, and will you say it here and today that D.Derell is the Godfather?
Well, that was one of the conditions if you won, right, Flakko?
Yes.
D.Derell is the Godfather of the pro Umar sector.
Woo, baby. Okay, wait. And D.Derell, don't listen to Stefan. That is not my cash app. That's not my cash app, man. Hey, Big Cam, can you comment it, because I don't know like what the cash app is. Right, but yo, we just heard it here. Drama, one of the most staunch adversary of the title Godfather, have told you guys that D.Derell is the Godfather. I don't want to hear any one of you trifling ass Negroes, all right? Any one of you peons, trifling ass niggas, ever utter out of your fucking mouth that D.Derell is not the Godfather. We settle it here and there. That's it. For NATO. Be quiet, haters. Let's go, man.
All right. So before I drop the link for anyone else that wants to come up, if you guys have not saw the press conference on Thursday, Flakko did say that he did lay out the challenge for Make a Change. So Make a Change, the challenge is out there. It looks like Flakko. Well. Yeah, like so pretty much looked like Flakko was trying to go through the Broke Brothers chat room gauntlet. So Make a Change. Like if you want to go ahead and set it up, we can. Same thing for Rep G and Drama. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you still want to lay out that challenge for Ghost, but if you do, Ghost, the challenge is out there for you to take on Drama.
Yeah, it's still out there, man. It's fun. Let's get in the ring and box.
All right, so that challenge is laid out. Also, guys, we will be back here next week with Conscious Energy and Stargate at Step in the Ring Rat Bastard. That will be our 10th edition of Step in the Ring, so that's going to be a huge milestone, so don't miss that. Press conference for that will be next Thursday. Following that will be the big debate with D.Derell and Just Alex. Umar Johnson sector versus the pro wrestling sector. You definitely don't want to miss that as well. So, guys, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go ahead and drop this link for anyone else that wants to come up here. And as usual, guys, I'll put the disclaimer out there. I am nobody's babysitter. I'm not the YouTube police. So if we're gonna have some fuckery tonight, we're gonna have some fuckery. If we're gonna be Wakanda forever tonight, then we'll be Wakanda forever tonight. If anybody gets disrespected on this panel, you have every right to get disrespectful back. If you're in the chat, same thing. If you guys get disrespected in the chat, you guys can go ahead and get disrespectful right back. I don't have no mods, and as Slander God said, pretty much fuck a wrench. So I'm about to drop this link. right here.
Let them
Boom.
niggas know,
There
B.
we
Ain't no
go.
soft niggas allowed in that chat. Let them know, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I pretty much have to keep letting them know. Pretty much have to keep letting them know. They pretty much already know what it is by now. Shit, I done 9 of these. Damn, done 9 of these. Hold on. Do we got somebody in here? All right. So we got Speak Easy in the house. What's going on?
Hey, good ass debate, gang. Flakko, congratulations, young blood. Good guys winning game. Drama, good fight. But I think you could have went in another direction, Drama, as far as timeline. When D.Derell started, when his gap was, and when this sector actually started. Because I wasn't influenced by D.Derell. I wasn't influenced by nobody. I do my shit the way I do it. And my influence has anything you say about Lennon now come from my shit. And everybody can agree to that. Can't say shit about him that I ain't covered. That's speakeasy shit. So as far as influence, D.Derell my nigga, but I wasn't influenced by him because I ain't know him. And you know, but good ass fight. I fucks with it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I just wanted to come in and like I said, it's gonna be a show, it's gonna be a fight. You know, could have went either way, but hey, you know, I give Flakko his dub.
Listen, man, Godfather D just cashed me out, so he was, so he's a man of his word. He did cash us out.
Hey.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. Hey, he cashed out. You know, so hey, a man of his word.
Hi, Drama. Poor Drama. You don't get it, brother. You never get it.
What's up,
I'm the
D.Derell?
Godfather, and you a fan. Always been a fan, and you know the timeline better than anybody. You tried to play dumb in this debate.
Well, first of all, how you doing, D.Derell?
I'm excellent, man. I met Umar today. We chopped it up. He recognized who I was out the crowd and called me as soon as he signed my book. He agreed to a pre-recorded, tentatively agreed to a pre-recorded video with me. He's not fun to doing YouTube. He's not fun to doing YouTube live interviews. So I'm going to possibly get that interview with him pre-recorded. So that look out for that probably in the next few weeks. That's going to probably happen. So we're going to work out some details. But I want to say this, man. Shut out the flock. I definitely gave you a nice little parting gift for tonight's debate, and you greatly deserve that, much needed, and so forth. But I gotta say this, man. It is undeniable that I was the first person that came back and forth with anti-Afro Bengali Gerald Palmer and Honor. Nobody else did that. The timeline started March of 2019. Nobody did that. C-Rock didn't come into play until like 3-4 months later. Facts. And Drama noticed because Drama was a fan. Drama was in there watching, like good fans do. See, Drama been following me longer than anybody except for Dr. Bombay and probably Tiffany Griffin. And he knows this. And to me, you're a fan. Drama, you know you're a fan. Stop it, Drama. You know you're a fan. You've been a fan for 3 years.
So
you know you're a fan, bro. It's okay. I know it's hard.
but
it's okay.
I still fuck with you, D.Derell. You know, anything I do, it ain't personal, man. It never has been. So with that fan shit, yeah, okay.
You are. Didn't you subscribe to me?
Back in the day, yeah.
No, you were subscribed until you got snubbed.
Since we here, D.Derell, I want to ask you, man to man, did you really feel the need to block me?
Yeah, what?
Did you feel the need to block me, D.Derell? Did it have to go that far with me?
Yeah, it had to go that far. But I'm gonna tell you why it had to go that far. I didn't want to do it. I'm gonna tell you why I blocked you. The reason why I blocked you is because when people speak on mine, because see the thing about it, and this is something I wish Flakko would have talked about more. And this is what I was going to get you if you would have won, because I would have got you on the fact of the matter is that from a professional standpoint, educational standpoint, you know, had liabilities and took risks that nobody else took. I had things that were off YouTube that were affected and still hung in here where a lot of people would have quit and let this shit go. I took a lot of hits and things that y'all didn't even know about. Some of the stuff y'all found out through the little, I guess that little legal situation or whatever. All that shit was up for skepticism by the sector. Nobody else had that. The only person that's education and licenses were influenced was Umar Johnson. Outside of, other than that, it was nobody else. And I took risks that nobody else that I ain't even have to take. And so if you would have debated me, I was gonna kill you on that. And I was gonna kill you on the fact that the timeline thing, I don't know what was up with that, because you cannot prove that C-Rock did a video on Umar before I did. But I can prove that I did videos before C-Rock did on this topic. I can prove that. I have documented facts of that.
Well, Darrell, as far as the C-Rock angle, he did videos before you. He just
no, he didn't. No, he did. Okay, can you
can I get into it? He took him down because he was taking his channel elsewhere. So it wasn't nothing for me to really go back into his archives and pull said video. But I've been around long enough to know.
I have documented fact that C-Rock was on my channel back in December.
I was there.
And he admitted D.Derell started first. After D.Derell, I came in, and then all the other stuff. So he said that out of his own mouth.
Now, he didn't say that, but okay.
Yes, he did say. Matter of fact, get in contact with. He will let me. I have C-Rock's info. I can get C-Rock to come on my platform and admit that himself.
I just showed it though.
But that's fact. I mean, it is what it is. Drama. I'm the Godfather. Just you just gonna have to deal with it.
The real, I hear C-Rock.
C-Rock stated.
No, I heard C-Rock and D.Derell on a live one time, and C-Rock said he saw Derell getting jumped, and he jumped in like, "Hold on, y'all can't be doing this to Derell." And them two was doing battle back when they was doing battle. I heard C-Rock say that on a live with D.Derell.
Okay, but what he I was there, speak. What he was saying was, what C-Rock would do was do pro Umar stuff. But he never had open panels. And anybody that commented negatively against Umar was taken out. When he started to transition his channel into another sector, those videos got taken down because that was a bad look for what he was trying to do. I give Derell his credit. He was the first to have an open panel as far as with anti-Umar people. And during the debate, I said that I give him his credit for that. Like I said, good show. It's a lot of work. And I'm happy with me personally. I'm happy with my performance. I mean, I live. I live with. I'm not.
Yeah, I think this was the best debate thus far, though.
I'm not going to go on.
It was a good.
Oh, this is the best one this far, though.
I mean, we took it serious.
It
was high stakes.
It was the best one thus far. If drama would have started off with the round 3, I think Flakko would have been in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could have changed my
when he said that line about the conscious clientele and the good. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that. And I was like,
And the reason I gave him that round,
that should have been the narrative from the beginning.
And that's the reason I gave him that round, because that was a good rebuttal.
I mean, I could have, moved some rounds around or whatever. Not to take anything away from Flock. Flock did a good job. He put forth the effort. He took the advice. He studied the game tapes, and I give credit what credit is due. He didn't take it light. Like I said, I'm happy with my performance. I can live with
it. But it all started but it all
say
starts
this though.
somewhere though.
Wait.
It all starts somewhere though, and like
I mean,
everybody
does.
got to acknowledge that it started with D.Derell. It started. He laid the foundation, like you know. So I mean, he
Because
laid the
and
foundation.
that's
Like
another
we
thing
can't
I
deny
gotta
that.
understand. Another thing you got to look at, and I think Flacco missed on this. If you want to talk about who was more influential, you also got to look at who the opposition was attacking.
Yeah.
Besides Umar Johnson, I was the person that they did the second most videos on. But besides Umar, Anti-Afro did more videos on Umar first, and I was probably second.
Yeah.
And
Anti-Afro
and more.
did. She did 3 videos of you in 1 week.
Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, she did 5 videos on me before I even knew who she was.
Now,
and he pulled out Lennon. He pulled out Lennon too, so that's big. He got Lennon out of his box.
He got Lennon. What Flacco, couldn't find at the game tape on was how D.Derell was smiling all in Lennon's face when Lennon showed up. But
I was smiling. I wasn't smiling. You a goddamn lie. We had a serious debate.
come on, D.Derell. Let's
I'll play that clip. No, I'll play that clip though.
No, you just played him being on the screen. I was there. So I remember how that interaction went down.
Yeah, you were there. You a fan. Only a fan would know that.
No, I mean, but I told Flacco, I told everybody I wasn't gonna get into the personal stuff and the slander and all that extra shit that goes on. I just wanted to keep it strictly on the sector stuff. I don't speak on that. I don't encourage that. I mean, you're free to do what you want to do, but I wasn't going to take that route with D.Derell.
Okay, Big Con, go ahead.
Question for D.Derell. So I'm pretty much going to ask D.Derell this, and then I'm going to go to remix. So so pretty much DJ Drama was being a good sport, and he has acknowledged you as the Godfather. So with all that being said, since he acknowledged you as the Godfather, will you finally free Drama?
Okay. I'm gonna say this again. YouTube is not allowing me to get into the studio, so I would have. Be honest with you, I would have been free Drama. I didn't actually plan to like, block him that long, but I've been having problems on and off, man, since my D.Derell D.Derell channel was linked to this current channel. They don't allow me to log in the studio like that. They only allow me to do live streaming. So if I'm able to log in, I'm going to unblock him. It's a couple other people I'm going to unblock. As a matter of fact, Catherine Brown is going to be.
Why don't just do a Drama part 2?
Catherine is going to be blocked, and I'm taking a wrench from her. I got two things to do. Catherine Brown going to be blocked. Take a wrench, which should have been done months ago. And I'm gonna unblock DJ Drama. So y'all heard it from me. That's definitely gonna happen whenever they allow me to.
Or Drama create.
Can Drama just come in as a different? Just create another account and just come in as DJ Drama.
I still peek in on the shows. I'm straight, man. I just thought I'd ask him since he was up here.
But
all right, guys.
But for real though, like if I could log in, I would have.
Hey, Drama, you wanted to debate me, Drama? On what?
Yeah. I don't know yet. We'll find a nice topic. I don't mind getting in the ring, man. Make it spicy.
Well, no, listen, no, not Ghost.
Why you want to debate me though? Why you want to debate
Ghost?
me?
Wait, please,
I like a challenge, man. I like to push myself.
Your prodigy just beat Drama, Ghost. You can debate him. Come on, bro.
Oh man, come on, Flock. 2-1 debatable, man. Let's they
I'm your prodigy, Ghost. Come on, man. Like if listen, Ghost got to beat somebody like we on lock first. You feel me? And then come to me, right? Right? Listen, man, listen up, bro. Listen, before anybody debate Ghost or
I like
you gotta go through me.
Drama really didn't.
He didn't do bad.
Drama really didn't have no real argument, bro. No, he didn't really have an argument, bro. I gave myself, I gave D.Derell the name. So it's like, I gave him the name.
It wasn't,
and he started it, but he performed. But his performance was solid though. He made a decent argument.
Of course.
Oh, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the remix. What's going on, remix?
Hey, yo,
Remix,
congratulations to DJ Drama on the win. That shit was rigged.
Here go this hating ass.
Nigga, that shit was rigged.
Haters everywhere.
That shit was rigged. It is what it is, nigga.
Hold on. Coming here trying to be a contender.
Hey, Flakko, you need to stop. Hey, I'm convinced D.Derell is your sugar daddy. This nigga is caking you, and you is so happy for them them goddamn cash apps he be sending you. Because I ain't seen you smile this much, nigga, since you goddamn brought Steph into the sector, nigga. I ain't seen you smile this much since you brought him to the sector.
I'm not arguing today, man. You feel me,
Hey,
man?
Stephen, you say you want that smoke, nigga. What's up, nigga? Holla at Bill Accountable, nigga. You say you ready? Because I'm ready to get you out this sector.
Lord. Really,
hey, man.
Because when you lose, you gotta go, and you can't come back.
You listen,
and I seen you make that comment, Stephen, too, talking about you want a condo, nigga. You gotta stop being homeless first, nigga, before you get to a condo, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Nothing got a crib now, though.
That nigga ain't got no crib. That nigga was crying on the highway, going down south to go stay with his cousin. That nigga said he don't know if he was gonna make it because he was goddamn on E. But did you help him though, Flakko? No. That nigga was crying tears. You ain't even help him.
I donated.
You donated what? What you give him? How much you give? Because you ain't give him like the Godfather be giving you though. You ain't getting that bread out like the Godfather.
Listen, man. Godfather gives very generously. You feel me?
Well, I ain't seen you smile this much since you brought Stephen to the set. I know it has to be generous.
Listen, man. We seen Godfather house again. His house is built like a hotel. You niggas,
man, you be bragging on this, but that's his accomplishment though, because D.Derell worked hard for that. You didn't do shit. So stop bragging on another man's success. You is really pathetic, Flakko, at this moment.
I'm saying, right? Is he got the money but to give? So why you guys care that
I ain't never heard you brag on your family members this much as you bragging about a grown man on YouTube.
If you niggas he gave you a fucking donation, guys,
nigga,
about
you is
members,
a clown, nigga.
Oh man, listen, yo, and here comes Remix looking for clout and looking for a fucking debate, my nigga. I'm not giving to you. It's not happening, bro. I'm not debating you, nigga.
I don't want to debate you, brother.
Come on, man.
I
Look
don't
at him, bro. Cloud chasing.
You need to debate. You need to debate the issue that's going on in your native land that you don't give a damn about. You more concerned with celebrity gospel than your own goddamn. Liberia is in fucking war. Them people getting kidnapped and people is in slavery there. Have Flakko raised awareness for that?
Bro, you're a liar, bro. Bro, you're
what?
a liar. Like,
what? Anybody Google Liberia right now? What's going on in the media?
In 03, nigga. What we talk, bro?
There wasn't no fucking 03, you fucking idiot. Nigga, I wasn't even on the internet in 03.
Bro,
fucking idiot.
The Liberian War ended in 03. What are you talking about? Like
it's a war going on as far as people getting kidnapped and slaved. It was all on YouTube.
No, nigga, bro, you 03, nigga.
There wasn't no war going right now,
nigga. Oh my god, this nigga is retarded. Bro,
nigga, you don't need to care about your own people.
Bro, Charles Taylor got arrested in 03 and the war ended, bro. What are you talking about? Like what? Like, yo, this is.
I'm talking about a war that's going on. Bro. I ain't talking about a war like I'm talking about a war that's going on with people kidnapping people and torturing them and shit. I seen that shit, bro.
Bro,
that shit hurt. That shit hurted me to see that shit.
Bro.
So what are you talking about, nigga?
Bro? There's not a war.
You don't know what you talking about, nigga. Anybody Google what the fuck going on in Liberia? Tell me I'm lying. But Flakko don't care. All Flakko care about is D.Derell giving him cash after that's your motherfucking sugar daddy, nigga. That's your sugar daddy. We should have a debate. Is D.Derell your sugar daddy, nigga?
No,
because I never said
that point, my nigga. Oh, my nigga, listen up,
my
bro.
motherfucking life, nigga.
The war ended in 03. You lying ass nigga, right? And Shakim Ra, you also told my nigga.
You don't know shit about your own country, bro.
You so removed. You so removed from your own country, nigga. You acting like you from here, nigga. Act like you from Africa, nigga. I want to see you in the dashiki, nigga. Why do you keep wearing hoodies and shit, nigga?
Shocking Ross stated.
I know your people are saying when you.
It's a war in Liberia.
Your people
right
gonna
now.
beat the shit out you. You go back, Flacco. That's why your ass gonna get that visa back.
Remix. Hold on, remix.
Listen, look, wait, Paul. Listen, right. Look, Shocking Rod, dumbass stated. This nigga don't know that. Look, it's a war in Liberia right now. Yo, listen up, bro. This here is the problem, right? You college dropout again. Yeah, Shocking Rod dropped out of college, right? You college dropout ass motherfuckers, right? Don't know how to do just simple fucking research, right? If your dumbass just pick up your fucking phone, nigga, and Google, nigga, and you will know, nigga, that the war ended in 03, nigga. Charles Taylor, right, got fucking arrested, right? And the war ended, nigga. So what the fuck are you niggas talking about? Why come on here and just tell lies, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? Yo,
how's a nigga telling lies when we seen the
war
information?
Ended in 03, nigga.
You was a fucking idiot. You's an idiot. You trying to tell us what the fuck we didn't see, nigga. This shit was all on Facebook, everywhere, bro. So what are you talking about, nigga? You just in the dial. You don't care about them people, nigga. That's why your bitch ass said you wouldn't get your visa because you know you get over there, they're gonna beat the fuck out you, nigga. Because you a disgrace, nigga. You ain't did nothing. You ain't sent them people no rice over there. Send them some rice, nigga. Send them some rice, nigga.
You're fucking
send them people some rice, nigga.
Bro, you're a dumbass,
ass, nigga.
You're a fucking dumbass, nigga.
Cancel Flacco.
Come on, yo. Come on, bro. You fucking
Cancel Flacco.
You fucking broke ass hood, nigga, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on, nigga. Yo, bro.
How you know I'm from the hood,
yo,
nigga?
Bro.
You wanna be from where I'm from, nigga.
You're way too old to be acting
nigga.
like
You
this,
not from here.
You're way too old to be a broke-ass
How you be talking, you fake ass
You're
DJ
way too old to be a
ass
broke-ass
nigga.
wanna-be street nigga, bro. Bro, stop.
Who wanna be a street nigga, bro?
You embarrassing yourself.
Who wanna be a street nigga? That's stupid.
Embarrassing yourself,
That's
bro.
stupid.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Who wanna be a street nigga? But you act like you wanna be a street nigga.
You're embarrassing yourself, nigga. You're embarrassing yourself, nigga. Come on, nigga.
How's I'm embarrassing myself?
Right,
you
guys.
embarrassing
retarded, nigga. Come on, you're the war ended.
Guys,
bro, the war ended.
You retarded. You can't even fucking talk. You was retarded, nigga.
Yo, hold on.
Brain is
Hold on,
fucking
y'all.
fried,
Hold on.
nigga. You was retarded. You came out fucked up.
Hold on, y'all.
Did no drugs, do nothing to you, nigga. You was permanently retarded.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and move on. So D.Derell, you pretty much saw Drama lost. He did it. He did acknowledge you as the Godfather. You said you will end the free drama campaign. So the other question I got for you is, what else does Drama have to do for you and him to actually step in the ring?
We already made those parameters. He had to win. That was it. He didn't get the job done. Now I'm gonna unblock him if he wants to come back or whatever. I mean, under another account, if I ever can get back, I'll unblock him. Or if you want to come in, he's more than happy to come back on my panel if he chooses to. Which he never really came on the panels a whole lot, unless it was something about Umar he really wanted to debate me on and lose. But other than that, I mean, he can come and participate. I've always been I never took it personal. Now, I didn't like the situation with what happened on Binary panel. I felt like he should have corrected them on a lot of the lies that were said between Identity and Binary. But all of that's under the bridge. I'm good. We good. So, but as far as me debating them, again, you have to earn the right to debate the Godfather. You just don't get a free chance.
Oh Lord.
That's how it works.
Now
how it works.
Now like it looks like in the near future it could be Drama and Ghost. Now if Drama beats Ghost, would you consider saying, oh damn, well if he beat Ghost, shit, I may have to take on Drama?
I'll think about it.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
Man, that's gonna be something. So
I'll think about it. But I know Ghost's gonna take care of business as usual. So I ain't.
That'll be a debate. That'll be a debate you will never see. You'll never get a chance at him, bro. You better off just putting pressure on him to debate you, bro. If you think you're gonna go through all the heavy hitters, like, come on, bro. Come on.
Heavy hitters. Hey, ain't no scared one over here, man. I jump in the ring with anybody.
Hey man, if you could find a decent topic, bro, it ain't about nothing. We could do it.
Yeah. We'll find a decent topic and
Decent topic.
we'll put on the
Yeah.
show. No, nothing goofy.
All right. Yeah, no, nothing goofy at all.
Right. So I had Shakim told me to drop the link. Shakim, I dropped the link. Just waiting on you to come up.
Bring that light. Listen, bro. Listen, yo.
Oh shit, nigga, don't run to Africa now. Don't run to Africa, nigga, now.
Bro, these niggas
Don't run to
this
Africa
fucking
now, nigga. So I
bro.
can't you know he's gonna cut you up.
Bro, these niggas are so fucking dumb, nigga. Yo, I can't stand these wannabe smart niggas. Bro, you niggas are fucking retarded, bro. You niggas ain't never had, bro, no formal education in y'all life, bro. Stop trying to get on here, my nigga, and fucking act smart. The war fucking ended in 03, you bitch ass nigga, bro. Bro, I can't stand niggas like this, right? This fucking hood street nigga, dusty street nigga, that too, my nigga, right? Bro, cut it, nigga, bro. We don't give a fuck about your hood education, nigga, right? So please, nigga, get your fucking facts right, bro. I can't stand these dusty niggas, man. Fucking dusty bitch ass nigga, bro. Stupid
You
as
a
that
bitch
too,
ass nigga. You a whole ass nigga trolling people online. You a bitch ass nigga. You a trolling females. You made a video that you trolling females. Who do that, nigga? We know you gay, nigga, and like it in the ass, nigga. Faggot ass nigga. Who troll a woman, nigga? Who troll a woman saying you was a hoe, nigga? We all know you a hoe, nigga. You won't even take care of your own people, nigga. I'm sending their ass some rice, nigga, with your face on there. I'm sending them some rice, nigga, because your bitch ass won't feed them, nigga.
Nobody, nigga. You broke, nigga. Fuck you, mean, nigga. Yo, bro,
you a nobody, nigga. You broke, nigga. D.Derell is your sugar daddy, nigga. He taking care of you, nigga.
Nigga, you
bitch. I ain't seen you smile this much since your baby came in the sector.
Fucking hoe, nigga.
Since your gay baby came in the sector, nigga. You love stepping, nigga.
I ain't none of that shit, you hoe ass nigga. Bro,
yeah, nigga, you a hoe ass nigga. Talking about you pulled up in Atlanta, nigga. You ain't even go to Atlanta, nigga. You made a motherfucking video, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. I ain't finna keep on. I'm gonna let Shakim keep on roasting your ass, nigga. Yambo.
Come on, bro. You keep lying, nigga. You keep fucking lying.
Yambo.
You keep lying, nigga. Nigga. Stop it, nigga. Stop stopping the break. You keep lying, nigga. You keep lying, nigga. Yeah, you can't name my name, nigga. Fuck you,
boy, fetch me some water, Miyambo. Boy, fetch me some water, boy.
You're fucking embarrassing yourself, nigga. You embarrassing yourself, nigga. Come on, bro. You embarrassing yourself, nigga.
As I'm embarrassing myself. I'm roasting the shit out you, fool.
You keep lying, nigga.
I'm roasting the shit out you, Miyambo. Nigga, what kind of name is that, nigga? Miyambo.
Come on, bro.
All right, guys, hold on.
You fucking embarrassing yourself, nigga.
Hold on, guys. So I heard remix bring up. So I heard remix bring up roast. That wants me to bring to slander. Yo, slander. You got any update about the future roast thing that you plan on doing?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna drop the video this week. We'll do it. When your debates next Friday or Saturday? I'm sorry.
Saturday.
And I will do it Friday. The roast,
all right.
First the roast happening Friday, y'all. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Very looking forward to doing that, and that's what we pretty much try to do in this sector. You know, we're trying to expand different ideas and whatnot. So big shout out to Slander. I heard T Priest trying to do something as well, trying to raise money for that. You know, obviously with me, I'm doing the same thing. So it's great to see a lot of content creators kind of giving out different ideas, branching themselves out there, man. So I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing that. So D, man, look, bro, you know, you got a big debate coming up in 2 weeks, man. How you feeling about that?
Oh man, I'm looking forward. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a sort of a wrestling historian now, but I'm not. I know I'm not as much of a wrestling historian as probably he is, because I can go back to the 60s, really, to be honest with you. But it's going to be a challenge, man. It's going to be a challenge because this is something he talks about all the time. But I've been doing a lot of research. I think it's really, to be honest with you, it's not the most difficult topic to debate, because I really do think the wrestlers today are not as hard as the wrestlers back in the day. I mean, but as far as
be accountable, you got to set one of them up for me, bro. I can't believe you ain't tell me about that.
But I got
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, D.
But what I got to do is I just want to make sure that a lot of the information that I'm been compiling right now, I want to make sure I have the proper receipts to present it. I got tons of ammo to support my statements and so forth. But I just want to make sure I have everything presented in the right fashion, because I do understand he's more, he's more educated in the history of wrestling than I am. But it's not. But the thing about it, I have a lot of wrestling knowledge. I can go back to shit that happened in the '60s, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So I just gotta make sure I'm on my toes with them. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
Don't BA. Do you still got the clip of my old wrestling about black wrestlers? Do you still got that?
Do I have that?
You cash at me one time because you used some material from that video.
Oh no. Oh no, like the one I cashed at you. I think I used the clip of you and Don making that video. And that was towards that shockumentary I made about the AFW. That's what that was for.
Oh, I thought it was about wrestling. My bad.
Nah, but to answer your question, Ghost, that you said earlier, it's pretty much a slow progression thing. And as far as the topic goes, is if today's pro wrestlers are soft, like there's pretty much a lot of there's a lot of wrestling fans around my age.
I guarantee you nobody knows more wrestling than me, bro. Put me up against anybody, bro. Anybody.
I don't know, man. That guy there is he.
I was smoking, bro. I was smoking, bro.
Nah, goes that nigga is different.
I don't know, man.
Bro.
What's
hold on. What's his stance on it? What's his stance on is wrestlers soft or not? What's his stance?
No, like today's his stance is that today's pro wrestlers are not soft. But see the whole thing soft? About it. No, they're not soft.
I was smoking, bro. Only thing I got to do is bring up CCW and ECW. There's no comparison, bro.
Nah, no.
They don't even.
You sure about that?
They don't. Bro, they don't even do. They don't even do chair shots to the head anymore, bro.
Yeah,
you sure about that?
Yeah, but I'm going back to the
bro,
shit that Bill Watch did.
I'm going back all those backyard wrestling promotions and motherfuckers niggas was putting rings in their backyard and throwing the fucking microwave out the kitchens at niggas, bro. Like, nah, hell no, bro. These niggas are soft today. They would never do half of the stuff that they was doing back then.
Then you got to look at the stuff that Vince McMahon Sr. allowed in WWF back in the day. He allowed a lot of shit that they don't do now.
Hey, yo, the Terry Funk Sabu born Barb to be wild. Yo, they used real barbed wires in that match. Sabu tore his whole bicep. They use real barbed wires. They don't do that now.
Yeah, remember stuff Abdullah the Butcher did?
Yeah. What about those death matches in Japan? Yeah. That Nick Foley and Terry Funk used to come on, BA. Right. You know they don't do half of that shit no more, bro.
Well, the only rebuttal I got about that is there was a show I just saw last night from Game Changer Wrestling. You ever heard of Nick Gage? He took on this Mexican.
Yeah, I know Nick Gage. Yeah,
I heard of Nick Gage.
Yeah, I mean, like he just wrestled a death match last night, and it was against a woman last night. They beat the piss out of each other. Shit, wow. You know, like girl took her shirt off and everything, was choking the shit out of her, busting her through light tubes and all that other stuff. I mean, shit. Yeah, I mean, like there's Juggalo Championship Wrestling, Insane Championship Wrestling, there's Jersey All Pro. Like a lot of them indie promotions still going on, still do that crazy shit. Right. I mean, you know, if you look at a guy like Joey Janela, that's how Joey Janela got put on and why he's in AEW right now, because he was doing all that crazy shit.
Who was crazier than Sabu back in the day, bro?
Crazier than Sabu? Probably Onita. Onita probably, cause shit, you know, like if it wasn't for Onita, there probably wouldn't be a Sabu or an ECW because Onita was the one that originated the FMW in Japan. And Paul Heyman got the ECW concept from FMW.
But
if you saw that shit.
That was a crazy ass Japanese guy that did a bunch of crazy shit back in the 80s and 90s.
Ian and Axel Rotten, they used to tape glass. They used to tape glass to they fists and hit each other. Like,
yeah, they did some crazy shit.
They did some crazy shit, bro. Like,
another thing, man. Another reason why I think
they was cutting the hard way. They was hard way cutting too. You look at New Jack's forehead. That's all them hard way cuts. They wasn't, doing all that bullshit. Like, I don't know.
Also, man, the wrestling matches were longer, man. Nobody. Who do you think now can wrestle an hour like Ric Flair did back in the day? An hour, 60-minute match, and make it a good match.
Abdul the Butcher was out here cutting people and bleeding on people with hepatitis B, allegedly. Getting in the ring. Would you get in the ring with a motherfucker that got hepatitis?
Hell
they
no.
had to wrestle niggas with hepatitis and bleed all over them. You know that story. BA.
Yeah.
Yeah. This motherfucker got hepatitis. They still got to get in the ring with him and bleed and all blood be shit. Nah, man, they wouldn't do that today.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, but remember in Mid-South and UWF, Bill Watts took the fucking match, the match that's around the ring. He took that and
he did that crazy shit.
Follow the concrete and shit.
Hell yeah, like
that was some crazy shit.
Shit, like and plus too, if you look back at the mid-90s, I remember a lot of people who used to wrestle for the WWF, like they were saying them rings was hard as fuck, and they did a lot more touring back then. So shit, man, like I couldn't imagine that. Like a lot of them said there was no padding, absolutely no padding with them rings back in the mid-90s. You know, like you could pretty much tell if you look back at those mid-90s tapes on how careful they tried to do. On how careful they try to bump, but the shit still look brutal, man. Like especially with a guy like Shawn Michaels, man, because during that time Shawn Michaels was tearing shit up back in the mid-90s, and he will be out there busting his ass all the damn time.
Yep.
I was like, fuck, man, I can't. Whoa, shit was crazy as hell.
I have a lot of information to support. I just want to make sure I present it because I know. He do this shit all the time. He religious with that shit. Cause matter of fact, he was one of the first YouTubers I ever subscribed to, probably about 6 years ago. I've been watching him on it, and I haven't watched him in over a year, maybe a year and a half. But I used to watch him a lot from like 2015. I used to watch because he used to do a review on every pay-per-view and all that different stuff like that. So he got a lot of knowledge, man. So I'm looking for. It's gonna be a big challenge. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. Like like as far as how long I knew Alex, man, shit, man. Like I've been knowing Alex since 2010. You know, when me and him was both making wrestling videos all the time, man. Like the sort of debates that we had back then, man, shit, like that junk would get heated. That shit used to get heated back then in those days, boy, man. But like time moved on. I did my thing. You know, he was doing this thing, and and as I was doing the step in the ring thing, as I'm about to do 10 events in the Umar sector, I'm just saying to myself, I was like, okay, I think it's about time to take that first step to try to expand.
Right. So
like I was like, well, shit, I might as well reach out to some wrestling folk, and I reached out to Alex, like he got a real good following. And I remember when I was talking to him, like he was pretty much saying, like, yeah, man, like I'm going to try to make a trailer for this debate to try to let my viewers know and all that other stuff. And shit, like as far as you go, D.Derell, if it turns out if Alex's fans coming to this debate, man, you are gonna be the fucking heel that night. I already know you.
It's okay, but see what I'm gonna do when I show them my wrestling knowledge, they gonna respect. I'm gonna be the heel, but they gonna have to respect. They gonna respect the knowledge that I have too, though. But it's all good. I'm gonna thrive on it.
That's gonna be tough though, God. Listen, Godfather, man. I have the utmost confidence in you, right? But like again, like me personally, I go to Alice for wrestling knowledge. If I remember right, you know,
Right.
topic, right? So he's Mr. Wrestling, like to me. So when you're like you're debating Mr. Wrestling, that's
but
hey,
the thing
man,
about
that'd
it,
be tough.
I know a lot of wrestling. I don't talk about it, but I know, man, I've been watching wrestling since I was 5 years old, probably younger than that. Man, I have a lot of wrestling history that I and I watch a lot of wrestling documentaries. And the thing about it, WWE basically owned the history of wrestling when they purchased WCW. They have all the history. So you know, because WCW is older than WWE.
But this guy, listen, this guy lives,
What you just say?
breathes, and shit wrestling.
WCW older than what?
The history of the lineage of WCW is older than is older than WWE.
The NWA, you mean? The NWA?
I think it was
yeah, but they have the rights to that. The National Wrestling Alliance. When you look at the history of the Crockett promotions and so forth, as far as the catalog that they got is older than WWE's catalog.
I mean, if you want to label WCW as NWA, yeah, I guess. But I think it's
I'm
NWA.
talking about the whole because see they changed the name and all those promotions.
Yeah.
But as far as all of that together, it's the history is older.
Hey, BA, I got some DVDs if you're interested too, bro. I'll you could easily just package them overnight, but I got a bunch of them, bro. Like Ring of Honor shit. Like I told you, me and Rob Feinstein, we was pen pals back in the day, so I got a lot of DVDs, bro. A lot of our video content.
Like I think it depends on what type of DVDs you got, man. Cause shit, when it comes to my DVD collection, shit, like I be having that shit in the fucking attic, you know. I don't even look at that shit no more.
I used to have a bunch of tapes. You know what I'm saying? But I moved and I just said I don't want this shit. I ain't even got a VCR. Like what the fuck? But yeah, man, like
be careful,
if you ever need something, bro.
That house
you
is
ever
different.
Huh?
I said, just be careful, man. That dude, he's one of those like super like just nerdy dweeb dudes like who lives, breathes, smells shit, swallow wrestling, bro. So to be him
Mike, we could do it. Mike, we could do it, bro. Yo, Flakko, trust me. Don't nobody know more wrestling than me, bro. Nobody,
bro, man. I don't know, bro.
Bro, like,
that was different.
I used to go to the ECW arena, bro. When I was 13, my uncle used to take me there, bro. I used to watch USWA. That's all the way in Memphis, and I live in Philly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wait though,
like
the CM Punk, like, he was ECW first, right?
Nah, CM Punk was ROH first, bro. Matter of fact, he was IWA. He was IWA first.
Yeah,
he was IWA.
What?
And he used to go and wrestle fucking what's the boy? He different now. Yeah, Chris Hero. They used to have some classic matches in Ohio and shit, all that shit. Yeah.
A 2.5 hour Iron Man match and stuff.
Question is, right?
Yeah.
Is CM Punk the greatest wrestler in ECW history?
Fuck no, dude. He's not even in the top 10.
No.
Well, hold on.
ECW. Hold up. You talking about WWECW, bro? He never wrestled at the original ECW arena.
Well, yeah, with that, you feel me? It's like the off brand.
He wrestled.
WWE.
He wrestled the WWECW. Like that don't count. That don't count, bro.
Nah. Okay.
I don't know. You think he in the top 10, BA?
Who, CM Punk of all time?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put
ECW.
Not in ECW.
Hold on. So hold on. So are you asking me CM Punk top 10 in WWE ECW history?
Yeah.
No, he said ECW. He ain't say WWEC. He said ECW.
No, this one.
He never what was an original ECW.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
let me clarify them, right?
ECW. I don't even consider that even.
I
don't even consider that. Like that was some. That was actually. What was that? That was like a pilot for NXT for real. For real.
Yeah,
Right.
that's pretty much what it was.
Somebody said Sugar Spice. Yo, listen, man. Yo, man. Yeah, bro.
Let me ask you this. I wanted to ask you this question, BA. What do you think about I forgot that new wrestler from AEW, the Mexican, the one that Vicky Guerrero with.
Andrade.
Yeah,
Sombra.
I wasn't impressed, man. I was not impressed with him. His debut was not. I was not impressed.
Yeah. So I think it pretty much just takes time, because Andrade was having that same issue when it first came into NXT. But the one thing I keep trying to tell people, when I saw Andrade in CMLL as La Sombra, man, he was without a doubt the best luchador out there.
So Andrade, he left WWE and he in AEW now?
Yeah.
So is him and Charlotte still together?
Real quick.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
They still together?
Yeah, they still together. What's up, Slander?
So me and Stephen, I just challenged Stephen to a debate in the chat. You wanna handle the rest?
Oh, word.
So what's
you hear me?
the debate about?
What's the topic about?
Is Stephen feels like people who do lives are not content creators. I would argue that we are. You get what I'm saying? He's saying he puts out real videos and I just do lives. So that's the debate. Are people who just do lives content creators?
Though.
Oh shit! So
I'm content creators.
Stephen says we're not. So like I said, I want all the smokes. I'll take it. You feel me?
But Stephen also does live streams though. His last 3 was just strictly live streams.
But he also does he puts out videos though that aren't live.
Tasha K does live streams. It's Tasha K
edits videos and put. Hey,
Tasha K does live streams.
I'll take the debate. He said he wants it. So
Hollywood Unlocked,
So with all that being said, I'm not sure if Stefan is trolling, because he usually trolls, but Stefan, if you're listening in the chat, we got a debate next Saturday in the 24th. So Slender and Stefan, are you guys available for the 31st? Because we can make that happen.
Hey, you let me know. I got you any Saturday you want. Just tell me the date and time.
All right, no doubt. Stefan, like I pretty much laid it out there. Like if you're available on the 31st, let me know. If you're not available on the 31st, just let me know when's a good date for you. And we can set that up. Slander and Stefan are people that do, I guess, live streams all the time. Are they content creators? I guess that's the topic, just to make it official. So
a question for y'all, right? So this is for all wrestling guys, right? Because again, I'm the biggest Eddie Guerrero fan, right? And when I see people talk about Hulk Hogan, etc., why don't people put Eddie Guerrero in the same class as y'all? And he's one of those, if I'm right?
Because he didn't draw. He didn't draw like that.
No,
He only won the championship one time.
He's the most entertaining wrestler.
Stop it, bro. Eddie Guerrero and Hulk Hogan, bro.
Wait.
Eddie Guerrero couldn't carry an organization, bro.
Nah, he couldn't draw like that, man. He couldn't
carry an organization. I mean, I like Eddie Guerrero. Him and his matches with Dean Malenko was some of the best, and he could wrestle as a cruiserweight. His size and stature, he could. But bro, Hogan, Flair, what's the other guy? Harley Race, all them, bro. They was carrying
Macho Man. I mean,
$1 million. Macho Man. Come on.
Hey, drop that link, BA.
Nah.
I can't even put him above. I can't even put him above Jake the Snake,
I'm about
bro.
to fall back to the chat.
All right.
Now, Jake the Snake. To me, Jake
fall back to the chat. BA, drop that link for people because they want
never win the championship.
All right,
Jake the Snake. Ravishing Rick Rude.
Right? Yeah, man. Those were legends.
And I will see everybody at 10:30. Positively Hate. It's going down.
I mean, if you want to be technical too, Flacco,
no doubt.
It's a debate. You could debate rather if Rey Mysterio carried it better than Eddie Guerrero, bro.
Nah, bro. Like,
Rey Mysterio's a big draw, bro.
But right? No, wait. He became a huge draw after Eddie died, bro.
Yeah, he was a draw before Eddie died.
No, he was a draw before that, bro.
He was a draw in WCW. Really, if they would have pushed him,
Right.
if they would have pushed him,
right.
Rey Mysterio was not bigger than Eddie Guerrero when Eddie died, bro.
Guerrero, listen, Chris
Nah,
Jericho.
he was,
Chris Jericho carried it way bigger than Eddie Guerrero, bro. Chris Jericho to me might be top 10, bro. If you look at his career,
Randy Orton not though,
bro. I mean, look, Chris Jericho was the first undisputed champion. He beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night, right?
Right, sure did.
Yeah, like
but you said that Randy Orton is not top 10, but Chris Jericho is, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
bro,
but Chris Jericho was
the whole thing about Jericho, Flacco, is that Jericho can adapt to any pro wrestling style, and I mean any pro wrestling style, especially with his experience. I mean, like the guy was in CMLL, AAA.
He don't know what working is, BA.
He's the best heel.
He was an ECW
all time, bro.
Chris Jericho put a list over just a book and a piece of paper, and it got over. That's working, bro. He could work. He could put over a list. The work he did with Kevin Owens, they were practically mid-carders that was like main eventers. Like Randy Orton couldn't work like Chris Jericho, bro.
Move here.
He can't work.
My thing is, right, bro? If Randy Orton was the greatest heel in wrestling's history, how does that not?
Randy Orton?
No,
did you see the Shane? Did you see
Are you
Shane Douglas?
Set up.
Did you see Ric Flair?
Set it up, bro. He was a bigger heel than Randy, bro.
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Fuck, man, you gotta chill out, bro. You gotta
yo.
You gotta
no.
Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas took a dude that was in a halo and shook him up and threw him to the ground. They tried to kill that man leaving the arena that night, bro. That's heat. When fans think that reality, that fiction is reality, and they really tried to hurt him that night, bro.
Someone said Randy Orton is trash. Listen,
man,
bruh,
Hulk Hogan was one of the best heels.
Now,
right.
Now,
Macho Man.
Like, I'll say this though.
Ball became beloved though.
Now, I'll say this about Orton. If Orton was around probably in the 70s, then yeah, you probably may make an argument because of the simple fact of his athleticism and all that. I think the only other person that would have touched him was Billy Graham. But see the issue with Billy Graham is that he was way before his time. And that's what hurt him. That's what hurt Billy Graham. So if I think Orton was around in the 70s, I pretty much don't think nobody was touching Orton. But Orton is in a period now where there's a lot of internet fans who care more about the work rate than the story and all that, and that's what hurts Orton, to be honest, pretty much at the end of the day. But everything else, Orton checks off those boxes, man. But he's just in the wrong period of time. He's just in the wrong time.
Right.
He said he's the greatest heel. He just said he's the greatest heel.
Killer Kowalski was
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah,
the greatest heel is
Monday
Vince
night,
McMahon.
was it? Yeah, Vince McMahon. Mr. Vince McMahon.
Well, I don't know about that.
That Mr. McMahon,
that don't count, bro.
Listen,
that Mr. McMahon character, that ain't being touched.
Let me ask you something, BA. Did he not copy off of Eric Bischoff though?
Did he come?
Yeah.
No.
Bro,
Because
stop it.
No, because Eric,
no.
Eric healed before.
When Bischoff turned heel and worked for the NWO, that's when the McMahon character came to play.
Exactly.
After the Stone Cold, bro.
No. The Mr. McMahon character debuted back in '94 in Memphis when he was feuding with Randy Savage. That's where it came from. That came from Memphis.
I mean, come on. I mean, but how long was that live? How long? But how long was that though?
Wait.
No, but Mr. McMahon became popular from screwing Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's when he became and the Stone Cold rivalry.
Stone Cold era.
But
how can y'all count him without Roddy
turned
Piper?
heel first.
Count who? Roddy Piper, right? How can you guys count McMahon but not Roddy Piper?
We never discounted Roddy Piper. What are you talking about?
No.
You just brought him up.
My thing is this, right? You said McMahon is the greatest heel.
Yeah, he could argue. Because listen, he was a heel that was carrying the company. See, good heels, you got heels that was actually like the NWO as a group. That was the best heel faction I ever seen, probably besides the Four Horsemen, bro. Because they had as big as it was like a split in the crowd. You had half the people cheering for the NWO and half of the people booing. Some nights it was more people cheering for the NWO though, when they was hot. They was loving that shit. Like DX. That was a heel faction at first.
Right.
But it became so popular that they had to turn them face.
You know what? I wish the Bullet Club could have been able to I really think, man, the if New Japan would have allowed like, let's say they would have gave the rights to another promotion or something, I think the Bullet Club would have been big if it would have had the right people in it in the United States.
No, they was big. The thing is, WWE strategically they was knocking off key players.
Right.
But when they started the AEW, I believe that they kind of screwed over Ring of Honor. The Bullet Club should have been at that Madison Square Garden show. I don't care what anybody say. That was the biggest show in Ring of Honor history. And Ring of Honor actually springboarded AEW. You know, they allowed these guys to travel and sell their t-shirts.
Right.
And the whole Being Elite YouTube channel. They should have been at that MSG show. That's just my opinion though.
Right. Man, like when it comes to Ring of Honor, like they pretty much dropped the ball with that MSG show. I mean, because when I saw that MSG show, it just felt like a New Japan show featuring Ring of Honor. But yeah, man, they pretty much dropped the ball with that one. They really did drop the ball.
Well, I mean, no Omega, no Young Bucks, no Page. I mean, they should have had them, at least ended at the MSG show. They should have been a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Right, man. I agree.
Because I mean, they was doing pay-per-views while they was still under contract with Ring of Honor.
Right.
I think the first All In, they was under contract with Ring of Honor and did a whole independent pay-per-view. And that's kind of what springboarded AEW. So,
right. But
I think they kind of owed them that.
I don't see how TNA is still surviving. How the hell TNA is still functioning?
Man, luck, and more luck. Because bruh, like that whole point when they end up going to Pop TV, and especially during that whole Dixie Carter Billy Corgan snafu where they had to go to court, them dudes should have been dead. They should have been dead, but they've been alive for 20 years, almost 20 years. And I find it amazing that they're still alive to this day.
Who came
it's
in and
amazing
bought them? Fight TV came in and bought who? Somebody saved their life.
That was Access, or no. It was Anthem.
Anthem.
Anthem saved them, and then they got them a deal with Access TV. But that's the only reason why they're surviving. I mean, like they're pretty much a bona fide indie promotion, really,
Right.
at this point. Like
It's
they're
horrible,
nowhere
man.
near. Yeah, man. I mean, like they're nowhere near to where they were. I mean, when Impact was teaming up with AEW and when Kenny Omega won that Impact title, that really should have been a big ass deal. I mean, that would have been, I mean, like that would have been on the equivalent of Ric Flair going to WWF, winning the WWF title, then coming back on NWA TV with both the world title and the WWF title side by side. It should have been something like that. But pretty much when Kenny Omega came out there, I mean, it was a cool visual for us hardcore fans like myself. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah.
You know
like,
why?
it
Because
pretty much
his opponent sucked. That's the reason. It was a weak champion. What's the guy name?
Rich Swann.
The black boy? Rich Swann?
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't think he that good.
Damn, D, for real.
I'm serious,
I mean,
man. I don't. I'm sorry, man. He don't do anything for me, man. I'm just being honest.
Oh man,
who it should have been? It should have been EC3.
Yeah,
he's signed to Ring of Honor though.
I know he not with the promotion, but it should have been a bigger name, man.
Yeah, why did they
don't
lose
have
him?
a big name. Swan name ain't big enough.
Because when he left WWE, he came to Impact. They only had him for a year or something.
Nah, like that was pretty much for a per appearance basis, and then basically Ring of Honor and Impact was doing a bidding war. Then EC3 chose Ring of Honor.
Right.
Yo, man, like I already know. Like when it comes to that debate, man, you already gonna be the big hill maker. You said Rich Swann ain't that good. Oh shit! I was like, oh,
man, Rich Swann ain't that good, man.
Damn, come on, D, man. He ain't that bad.
Question. What does Rich Swann do that jumps out at you?
So
be
so
honest.
when it comes
Be
to Rich,
honest.
So
well, you know what? I agree with Derell. To have an inter-promotion battle like that, it could have been a bigger name. It really could have. Like
now,
we all would have
agree.
wanted to see NWA Flair champion against a WWF Hogan championship match. You know what I'm saying? That was the opportunity. Yeah, I agree with Derell on that. If it was a bigger name for that type of, it should have been a bigger name. But who in Impact though?
I think that's what hurt Impact though, because Impact really didn't had a strong enough roster though. I think the only other person that they could have had to face Omega was probably Eddie Edwards. I mean, if you want Moose as a babyface, probably, but Moose was a heel at the time. And trying to do like a title versus title with heel versus heel with that big of a match, like I think would have been better if you would have had a babyface versus a heel, and if you're gonna have Kenny Omega win the belt just to keep his heat, that would have been better.
So the biggest name on Impact Wrestling is Eddie Edwards.
I'm trying to think off top from at that time that could have been the champion, that could have had some type of credibility. It probably would have been Eddie Edwards if it wasn't Rich Swann.
Wow,
that
ain't good enough,
that's
man.
pretty
That
much
ain't
how
gonna cut it, man. That ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, they needed like an Austin Aries or something.
They better get what happened to Big Cass? Is Big Cass doing any indie?
He's an Impact.
Yeah, he's an Impact. Yeah.
How long you been in Impact?
About 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months, I think.
Man, they should have made him the champion.
Oh damn, D, man, you sound like
man.
You sound like Jim Cornette, bro, man. Damn, they gonna give you heat.
That style, but the style though, the styles would have clashed. Like Rich Swann athletically, it made out for a
Yeah, but
good
man,
match.
more people would have wanted to see. Yeah, more people would have wanted to see Cass against Kenny Omega than seeing him against Swan. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I don't know about that, D.
the best match, but it would have
See, if Impact was smart, they would have brought EC3 back and they would have gave him that run that they should have gave him, and he would have been a big star, like the homegrown star that WWE just could not work. And that would have probably been a good, I don't know, but they always fuck up, man.
Yeah, like cause when I first saw they had EC3 back, especially under that new character, I was thinking they was gonna push EC3 to the moon. But it's like I said, I then just started seeing him in the Ring of Honor, and then I was reading up, and then they said he signed with Ring of Honor. I was like, well, shit, that's kind of surprising because see, the thing with EC3. I don't think EC3 fits in Ring of Honor. I don't think he fits there.
Nah,
I think he's more equipped for Impact. I don't know. So,
right.
But yeah, like I guess Ring of Honor was trying not to be cheap this time because that's one of Ring of Honor's problems. They
doing pretty good. They could actually get better wrestlers if they wanted.
But they develop wrestlers there. They develop good. Like they've had some good bookers at Ring of Honor.
Right.
Where, you could take a guy like Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal deserves that Hall of Fame run. He just deserves it. Like imagine a Kenny Omega, Jay Lethal for the heavyweight. That'd be a draw. Or what's the dude that was in NWA? They built him up real good. The National Treasure. Right. The run from a small organization. He used to be Magnus, right? That was Magnus, right?
Oh, yeah. Magnus. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, Magnus was in Impact back in the day.
Right. The way that the NWA built him, they got him riding around in Bentleys, dressed up in suits. Like he gives you a champion feel. Like yeah, this is a champion right here. That's how they gotta and when he fought Cody, that felt like a big match, even though this was a guy coming from a small organization. It just seemed like, yeah, this is the best thing y'all don't know about. Impact just don't do that. They don't do that with they top star. They don't make him. Last time I seen them do that was probably with Lashley. That was the last guy I seen them do that with.
Right.
With Lashley, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Man, talking to WWE, what do you all think about Edge against Roman Reigns? I don't like Edge out of nowhere getting that's my opinion, but what do y'all think about it?
Man, like I pretty much said this on my other channel all the time. I'm just tired of seeing the 40-plus-year-old guys, man, always in the damn spotlight. Like in WWE wonders why the ratings keep taking, because the people you try to put on there don't nobody believe in them, because you basically condition the fans that these people don't matter. But if you want to bring in guys like Edge, The Rock, Undertaker, Big Show, Kane, all these old ass niggas, like you keep putting them in the spot, like Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. I'm like, bro, like y'all.
Yo, they got Keith Lee. What are they doing with him?
Man, like the type of tweets that Keith Lee been putting out lately, man, them shit's scripted as hell. The only thing he said is that he'll tell us what's going on in due time. But I don't know what's going on. He
gonna end up leaving. He gonna leave.
I hope so, because shit,
man, they got some talent in NXT that need to be brought up, man.
Listen,
it's some talent in NXT need to come up. I'm sorry.
Listen,
they need to push
Keith Lee
up, man.
Keith Lee. I even like Killer Cross. I like how they built him up over there, but. Yo, Keith Lee was next generation big man. Hey, bro, they dropping the ball. He
Big
should have
time.
beat Randy. He should have beat Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
They just didn't follow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it's about? It's about merch.
But you know,
He went on sell merch.
CM Punk said it though. He said it. He's like, yo, that's what they do over there.
It's about the
They
merch.
they never capitalize off of. Sometimes a run is there and they just blow it. They did it with Daniel Bryan. They just blow it.
Right.
That's kind of what buried Roman Reigns. I was at that Royal Rumble too. When Roman Reigns won and The Rock came out, I was there. It fucked up his career for the next 3-4 years. Everywhere he went, he got booed.
Yep. Like
right?
that.
Everywhere he went.
Yep. I mean, because I remember I watched that Royal Rumble and pretty much how the way they formatted that shit. They formatted that shit of him just being against Big Show and Kane throughout the whole match.
Right.
And it was like, I was like, yo.
Bro, it was so bad. People wanted Bray Wyatt to win it. They said, fuck it. Let Bray win it. When Rusev came from under they was happy as hell. They was like, yeah, let Rusev, anybody but Roman win that shit. Because it was predicted. We all knew that Roman's going to win and he's going to win at WrestleMania and they're going to shove this nigga down our throats. That ruined his career. That one Royal Rumble match ruined Roman Reigns' whole career.
Right. And it wasn't his fault. It was Vince. That's who Vince wanted.
Bad booking.
That's what he wanted, man. And my thing is that, I mean, I'm tired of seeing the same SmackDown Raw and SmackDown becoming repetitive as fuck. They need to push some of these NXT guys. I mean, my thing is, what's the use of you keeping that? That's just like you got good players in the minor leagues, but you just keeping them there for 7 years. What's the point of that?
Like I was pretty much telling people once NXT got that USA deal, I'll say, yo, bro, man, like that's gonna be real bad because when NXT is supposed to be a developmental, they now have to worry about ratings and the revenue and all of that. And sadly, part of that is you got to keep guys like Adam Cole and others on NXT. But it's like, bro, like, you know, like a guy like Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, those guys, Karrion Kross, those guys already got TV experience. They got wrestling experience. They've been around the world. It's really just a matter of just them having seasoning. They just need some seasoning, then put them up to the main roster. But bro, like fucking Adam Cole been in like what, 5 years?
I know.
6 years already. I'm like, man.
To me, that you remember how long they kept Samoa Joe in NXT? To me, that was I don't see why Samoa Joe. I wouldn't have
Went to NXT.
He had no business going to NXT. I'm sorry.
Right. Remember, there was rumors that they was trying to bring what's the AJ Styles in the NXT. I said, yo, if they do that, bro,
that's crazy.
That'd be so disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think they handled AJ well in WWE, but I mean, when I seen him lose to Roman twice, I said, what the fuck? Like, I mean, AJ, I don't know. I thought AJ was much better than Roman at the time. We should have definitely won at least one of them. But Roman
guys,
was their guy.
I'm going to be at the first live event next Friday in Houston. They're going to be here in SmackDown in Houston, so I'm going to be there.
Oh shit! Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be there, man. I'm thinking about doing some content on it, and just even though I don't do wrestling content, but I think it'd just be something good to talk about and just kind of mix in it because I know we do talk about wrestling sometime, but I'm definitely gonna be curious to see what the live scene may look like. Everybody coming back, people excited to see them starting their touring again and so forth. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think so I'm supposed to be at the Fight for the Fallen event for AEW in when is it? I think it's in about 2-3 weeks. So I'm supposed to go over there too this month for AEW. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Right. It's gonna be cool, man. So
Aleister Black is in AEW?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Aleister Black. Yeah, he went to AEW. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good. That's good. Because
Right.
WWE completely
wasn't being
fucked up his. Yeah. When's the first PWG? When the first show of that coming back?
I think it's in August, the middle of August. Yeah, middle of August, because they just announced their show not that long ago, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
That's good.
But
Aleister Black is over there.
yeah, man, like I pretty much don't know what his wife is thinking after all the stuff his wife was saying, talking about she support unions. Then all of a sudden you back on SmackDown. I was like, oh damn.
Right.
I was like, damn, like you got Vince McMahon, he pretty much the greatest pimp of all time. They always
Right.
come back.
Yeah, exactly.
They
And
always come
Rusev,
back.
did Lana still in WWE?
Nah. He got she pretty much got released.
Yeah,
but
she got released about after WrestleMania, I think.
Yeah, like so she's pretty much still waiting on her 90-day complete clause to clear up. Then right after that, she a free agent.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, is there any excuse why Cesaro's not the champion yet? He hasn't even got a sniff of it yet, has he?
That's what I'm saying. Cesaro should have got the chance, not Edge, man. I'm sorry, man.
Right. Like all those years just wasted. Wasted. You just wasting years over there. You collected a paycheck, and when they finally decide to give you a push, like, oh, God.
Right, man. That's pretty much the problem. That's pretty much the problem with a lot of them wrestlers. They're pretty much content over there. You got a guy like Shinsuke. Like I already know with him. Now his ass is content. Like the stuff he doing, now compared to what he used to do. I was like, man, he don't even care no more.
They killed his bro. That dude was a Japan icon, bro. Japan icon, strong style king. Oh my. Yo, he had one of the best matches with AJ Styles. People don't know he really fought MMA. He really come from the MMA background. And he fought Brock Lesnar in Japan before.
Right?
Yep.
This dude over here in a comedic role, like what the fuck?
They watered him down. Yeah, man. They watered him down and they got him doing all that crazy shit. I mean,
I forgot all about Shinsuke Nakamura, bro.
Yeah. Fucking got people playing guitars and shit.
Yeah, and then the match with the one time he get a shot, it ends with a kick to the dick. Like the fuck, like that's how stupid. Like dick kicks. Come on, man. Like they just disrespectful, man.
Man, the reason why, man, I'm hoping, man. I pray, man, within 2 to 3 years, AEW can be at a point where they can, and I like their approach because they not trying to just rush and cause a war, a Monday Night War or something. They really being smart about it and they not spending crazy money. But I hope that they can get to that point where they can really challenge them, because until somebody challenging them, this is what you're gonna see. I hate to say it. Until somebody force them to do better, just like in 94, 95, until WCW went live on Monday night, you saw the same lame characters with people acting like, hockey players and Doink the Clown and all that dumb shit. The WWE is not going to change unless they're pushed to change.
Well, it's not going to be AEW. See, they're adapting to just getting out of AEW's way. It's going to take a promotion like an Impact, or maybe if Japan will really like team up with one of these like Ring of Honors and really like push them. Like they're going to avoid AEW at all costs. That's why they moved NXT from Thursday to Wednesday or Tuesday or something?
To Tuesday. It used to be Wednesday. They lost the Wednesday Night War. They got killed in that, but that was expected. I mean, well, I won't say it was expected, but I mean, it's obvious AEW, roster is it's a better product. But I'm saying for AEW, like if they strengthen themselves within 2 to 3 years, I think they can challenge them on Monday night.
They can challenge him right now.
Nah, they can't
But they not
challenge him right
well.
now.
They can.
They could. It would make for
Yeah, they
interesting TV, but I don't think they're strong enough to beat them. It would push them to do. It would push WWE to do better. It would make better television. But I don't know if they'll win.
The
only way the AEW could beat them, they would have to get John Cena and make him a heel or some shit. And that's you have to do something that would catch everybody off guard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
pull a NWO move. Bring John Cena over here and like have him in that Hulk Hogan Hell roll. You right. That'd be bananas.
That's the only thing I can see. And they have to pay him crazy money, but the Khan family got it. They got the money to do it, but they not gonna spend money like Eric Bischoff crazy ass them ludicrous ass contracts that he was giving out to everybody. But they not do that. They're not doing that.
What killed those contracts wasn't the money, it was the creative control.
Yeah, that too.
You had dudes like Nash.
Money.
You had dudes like, I mean, the money, they was making the money. They was killing it with pay-per-views. The problem was the ego. You started having dudes like Kevin Nash. I mean, he was booking himself to be the champion, and Kevin Sullivan was, I mean, you talk about go along, get along. He was booking all his homies as top dogs. Like they was just
Kevin Sullivan was fucking him and Benoit fighting over his wife and shit. All the crazy shit they was doing.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if they both should have been fired, I would have fired both of them after that shit. They would have been gone.
Yeah. And that's when you had all those low level guys like Eddie, Malenko, Benoit, Shane, and all them. They just brushed them to the side. You know what I'm saying? And like you started having the same old. You had NWO Mexico, Wolfpack. Like, come on, man. It's enough. You can't go back to that well, but so much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they had a good run. The problem is they made NWO too big. Yeah, too many people in it. You should have kept it to like 5 or 6 people. You know, that's it. You didn't need to have 100. You didn't have to have 20 guys in the ring claiming NWO. That was too much, man. You know, so I mean, but I think that's what AEW gonna have to pull something like that. You know, they would have to pull something like John Cena or The Rock or some shit. Even The Rock, I think, if they was, but he would. The Rock would never do that, but they would have to do some shit like that to make people be like, damn, you know, we didn't see that coming. You know,
you could do a Seth Rollins. For real.
Seth Rollins.
But you know what? I like Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. I like his new stints right now. What he doing right now?
If you was to bring Seth Rollins over there, imagine the possibilities. Imagine the matches Seth Rollins will have in AEW.
But you know what could work out? You know what I think would work? If they did like Seth and John Moxley created another like they reconnected or some shit. They had a third man or some shit like that. You know, that would be in another kind of like the Shield or some shit. I think that would work.
They probably would have had the original Shield. Yeah, the original Shield. Yeah, the original Shield supposed to be Hero, Moxley, and Seth.
Yeah.
Now that would be
the
that
original
would be cool.
Shield, and then bring CM Punk in as like some type of like manager and shit. Yeah, it'd be lit.
Now that would work. And they just basically just kill the whole roster, go through the whole, you know, and they trying to find other, you know, trying to get guys to challenge them and shit like that, you know, run rampant through the roster, you know. But they would have to pull something like that. That's the only thing I could think that would really put them in a point.
You'll finally get a Bullet Club versus the Shield, like a real. Well, I mean, bring Finn Balor over there, bro. Like,
to me, man, Finn Balor is one of the most. Finn Balor has no business being in NXT.
No, you don't.
He has no business being there, man. I'm sorry, man. That's a waste of talent, man.
I mean, that pretty much goes back to what I was saying. There was really no point in having developmental territory on goddamn television. Like, you know,
Right.
they should just kept the shit on the network. But now,
Right.
since they're on on an actual channel, you know, they pretty much have to force to be doing certain things. You know, like that was the reason why they had to sacrifice Rhea Ripley to Charlotte Flair just to get ratings. All this other nonsense, having to bring down other people down just to boost some ratings up, and because of that, you pretty much depleted a lot of your people on your roster. So
that's crazy, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you could bring, they could bring Kevin Owens, and it'll light it up. It's a couple people. It's just not. I mean, John Cena would be like just crazy, but I mean like a ex WWE champion like a Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, who they haven't like buried. Like, I don't want Shinsuke Nakamura coming over there and lighting it up all of a sudden. That would have to take time. But you could bring a Kevin Owens or a Seth Rollins right over and put him right in the main event, and it'll draw. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, they gonna have to do that, man. Like they really got to get because Chris Jericho on his last legs. I do like the little you know, the rivalry between him and what's his name,
MJF.
Yeah, MJF. Man, MJF gonna be a superstar, man. I just he is to me. I think he's one of the best young wrestlers they have in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, man.
He got.
Have they built up Brian Cage yet to be a monster, or?
He's still doing the FTW title thing, and he's supposed to have a blow-off feud with Ricky Starks. Now I think with this blow-off feud with Ricky Starks, I think that may be the start of Brian Cage being a babyface, because that's pretty much what it looks like is going to happen. Looks like Brian Cage is just going to turn on Team Taz and he's going to start doing his own thing.
Right. It's crazy.
You gotta wait and see what happens with that one. But I'm pretty much gonna wrap up this live, y'all. Y'all got any last words before I wrap it up?
Yeah, I don't know how I got the wrestling, but I enjoyed it.
Hey man, I love wrestling, man. Yeah, I think. Well, shit. How often do you go live wrestling? Because I be missing some of your. I watch the replay when you do it, but you know, how often do you go live on your wrestling channel?
So as far as the lives goes, I really don't have a whole bunch of time to do lives, but I do uploads, and I just did a little refresh on my channel. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do like daily uploads of like certain reviews of certain shows, whether it's WWE, the independents, Japan, and all that. The first video I uploaded today was a Joshi review that happened a few days ago. And as soon as I get off here, I got to do some more recording of some other uploads. I got to review that GCW show I talked about that I saw earlier. I just got done seeing a AAW show, an independent promotion from Chicago. And I may watch a New Japan show before I go to bed tonight. So it's pretty much going to be daily uploads. And if it turns out if I do lives, I want to do them the night of a pay-per-view, whether it's WWE or AEW. So
cool. Okay, well, I'll definitely be looking out for it. I'm going to check out some of those uploads too.
No doubt.
I watch, man. My last words. Hey, I'm still the Godfather.
Yep.
So y'all have a good night, man.
All right, appreciate it, D. All right, guys. So y'all want to check out any of these after parties after this debate? You know, pretty much talked about some wrestling stuff. Like I said, we have a debate going on in 2 weeks, just Alex and D.Derell. But before that, we got to get to Rat Bastard with Stargate and Conscious Energy. So y'all check out for that. Another fun night. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Y'all want to go to these after parties, go ahead and support the content creators. And as always, guys, I'll see y'all later.